What's up, guys? This is Drake from Red Viper, here with the next War Attack highlight video. This time versus Los Colosos in our final CWL placement match. And as you can see, we were able to come away with a pretty comfortable victory, 103 to 88. So, Los Colosos is Spanish clan, I believe. They are participants of LHG, which I think is the Spanish league, CWL Rising, NDL Pro. So, shout out to them for good war. They actually swagged 6 hits towards the end because I think they kind of just gave up. Breakdown for this war was 5, 14, 16 and a 35 V. And we were able to get 3 11v11s. This wasn't no dip style, so we were able to get those 11v11s because we were able to clear 10s, picking up 8 10v10s and going perfect on the dips. And we also cleared 9s at around 70%-ish. I think we were 16 out of 22, so good job to all of those guys. They left one of our 11s 1-starred, and had to use some 11v11 hits because struggled on the 2-stars, and they actually left 2 bases open also, so not sure. I think they just kind of gave up towards the end. But anyways, we'll just jump right into the replays. First up, we have Phantom going in on number 1. And he is doing it with Queen Walk into Gobo. So, starts off with a few minions for percentage. And this base had 2 single target Infernos. Yeah, so I think we saw a lot of single target Infernos on Town Hall 11s this war. I think multi-target Infernos need a buff or something because no one's really using them anymore. So starts his queen over here at 10 o'clock. And she will make her way south, I believe. I'm not sure. I was wrong. She's walking north. I'm not sure if that was the plan or what, but urges her up as multiple point defenses are on her, and starts a golem at 1 o'clock with some bowlers to clear some trash and funnel. Wall breaks in at 12:30, sends in more bowlers, CC bowlers, and his king. Rages them up, jumps into the core. Clan Castle is a baby dragon witch combo. Heals and another rage for the core. Queen jumps in as well and gets the town hall. He's at 48%, and his queen will finish off the last few percentages, ending at 56, I think. Yeah, 55, and there's a minion for that last percent. So great job to Phantom on the fresh hit. And we'll only check out one of the 11v11s as they're all the same attack. Queen walk, bitch. So starts as queen at 3:30. Baby dragon to funnel. and she will make her way south. I think we saw a combination of mixed CCs and hounds. This war seems to be the meta. Drop some CC giants over here at 5 o'clock. Some witches south. And king and bowlers into the base. Rages them up and uses warden ability to save the queen. Clan Castle is a baby dragon witch combination again. And this kill squad is making their way through the base. Actually, I guess it's his whole army. Drops another rage in the core. I think he only used one jump. Yeah. And as you can see, most of the space is gone, except some defenses in this big compartment. And we are just going to 2x this, as I think it does get a little close at the end. So yeah, I think Superman got a 6-pack 11v11 this war, so great job to him. Uses queen ability to get through almost the remaining defenses. There's just a warden and a couple witches left, but is a lot of skeletons and yeah, so warden finishes off the archer tower and then gets the cannon. So close, but worked. I think we cleared 4 of their 11s with our 10s, 2-starring them, and then I think just at some point we realized that we were going to get some 11v11, so we just stopped going 10v11. So here is Shisui going in on real, their top Town Hall 10. I think this was on YouTube, this base, a couple times with both with Hobo, but you know, Shisui goes full Allen Iverson mode and says he's just gonna do it his way. So it's coming with a Suicide Hero Lalo, couple loons and baby drag at 3:30, 2 funnel. Drops king and queen at 2:30. Test wall breaker, and unfortunately the king lures the hound, so that's never good. Uses king ability to try to take the hound away, but queen locks onto that loon, and thankfully she kills the archer tower before the hound comes back to her. Uses a wizard to help out with the hound. So at this point, it's not looking too great, but pups AQ ability to get through the pups, and then queen will thankfully go back in and target the air defense, which he wanted. And he will start his Lalo, pre-dropping some hastes in the northern side of the space. Comes with a heavy start with loons, sending 2 hounds into the first air defense. Loons make their way into the last air defense, rages up the core expo area and drops the skellies. Has some more loons over here at 7:30 to trim those defenses. And he has a stack of loons and 1 haste remaining. which he drops over this last section. And loons will take out the rest of the space. Minions come over to help with the archer tower. So, great job to Shisui for the triple. And next up we have number 11 being taken out by Supremacy. And this is another Sui Lalo. So a lot of these hits I'm watching for the first time, so excuse me if I say something wrong. So I think the wall breakers lure the hound, which is unfortunate, as the queen will not get as much value as he would have liked. Drops a couple archers to help with the pups. Yeah, I don't know if he brought that poison on purpose or what, but usually you don't bring poisons for Suicide Lalo, usually, but thankfully he did. So he starts his Lalo on the northwest side. This organized planned spam has 3 rages for the Lalo, so rages up as the loons enter the core. And I think he missed the Skelly a little, but pups come over to help. Drops his last rage over last Inferno and air defense section. And there are 0 air targeting defenses remaining. And he's got minions and pups around to clean up. It's a great job to Supremacy. Next up we have Andrea going in on number 12. Mr. Kino. And he is doing it with Cold-Blooded Gobo Lalo. Yeah. So. Starts with a baby dragon and queen for some funneling, which means it is a hound CC. This baby dragon gets a lot of value. Queen takes out, I believe, 2 archer towers and a wizard tower. Starts his golem at 6 o'clock. Couple bowlers. Get the bowler bounce off the cannon. And a wizard to funnel east. Jumps at 7 to give him access to 1 air defense and enemy AQ. Rages them up and poison for the loon and queen. And they will die out, but they have done their job, and now it is time to start the Lalo. Nice archer over there to lure the hound away. Starts his Lalo from 4 o'clock with 2 hounds and 21 loons, I think it was. Rages over the first Inferno. Sends in some more loons over here at 12, so that his main pack will stay relatively inside. Heals over the last section of the space. He's got plenty of loons for single target Inferno and an archer tower. And he's already got minions for cleanup, and also the pups are helping out. So, great job to Andrea. I believe this was AJ's plan, and he unfortunately got a 99% on it. So, Shout out to him for the plan. And great job to Andrea. Next up, we have Trab going in on number 13, Brennan, and he's coming with another Suicide Hero Lalo. So, a lot of Suicide Hero Lalos. I'm guessing this was fresh because Wizard got killed by that Tesla. Drops his king. Early ability, just to clear the buildings faster, I guess. Another wizard over at 1230 to funnel some more. No wall breakers, so he is just going to get one last archer tower before queen goes down. And now it is time to start the Lalo. So pre-drops 3 hastes, southeast side. And actually starts his Lalo at 130, so interesting. He's got 3 hounds and 30 loons. Hasting into the core where he rages. And drops the Skelly spell for the queen. Loons are moving through the core. Heals over that Inferno tower. And loons are slowly making their way through the last section of the space. And he's got 1 haste left, which he drops. And gets a nice loon split at the end, finishing on Inferno tower, and the rest is just cleanup. So great job to Trab. So yeah, I think we did see a lot of Hound CCs at Town Hall 10 at least. I think at 11 it was more mixed, but we were able to exploit the Hound CCs with the Sui Lalo, which still works, still very viable. And this is Andrea going in with the Queen Ho. So sending this queen into this section, the base with 4 air defenses, which I would be very scared to do, but you know, I suck, so. Rages up queen to get through enemy BK. Sends a wizard and archer to help out with the hound kill. King over at 1030 to funnel queen inside. And she will make her way into the base, where she will have access to 2 expos and the queen. I don't think you can reach those bomb towers, but it's okay. So rages queen up as both expos were locked onto her, and already starting his hogs over here at 2 o'clock. Gets through enemy AQ with his AQ ability. He's got 3 heals for his hogs. So Queen nicely breaks through a wall and gets 1 of the bomb towers, so that was very helpful. Single hog on the mortar to keep his other ones inside. Drops his last heal as he approaches the last Inferno. And Queen is still up. Nice minion on the mortar there, but Hogs will come over and take it out. It's got wizards for cleanup. And that will be GG to this base. So great job to Andrea. And next up we have Ahsoka going in on number 17. Nulled 06. And he's doing it with Cold-Blooded Hobo. This base had a lot of max point defenses, but level 1 Inferno towers. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the optimal tier build is for CWL. I think people have differing opinions on what should be upgraded, but anyways, yeah, so interesting build. Suicide's his queen at 10 o'clock. There's just the hound, so interesting. Oh, here comes the loon, which she poisons. Wall breaks in at 11 o'clock and jumping into the core. Rage down for his bowlers and king, and they are pushing their way into the core. Triggers a giant bomb as well as getting the queen and setting nice pathing for his hogs, which he starts from the west. Straight into that inferno. Some reinforcement hogs at 6 o'clock. It's got 2 more heals for them. And already has some wizards for cleanup. Drops his second heal as hogs approach the first inferno. Some more hogs to take out that mortar. And a skelly spell for distraction, so interesting. Last heal down, and hogs are making their way through the last few defenses and end on a Tesla. And he's got wizards and a goblin for cleanup. And they will clean up the rest of the space. So great job to Ahsoka for this triple. Next up we have Monkey D. Luffy being taken out by Fede. And he's doing it with another Sui Lalo. Or actually I think this might be Cold-Blooded with a Clan Castle Golem. So interesting base. You don't really see too much bases with exposed heroes anymore, but there is a nice Tesla farm there, so I guess they're not completely exposed. So drops the Clan Castle Golem, couple Valks, and heroes. And they lure out the CC, which is Baby Dragon, Witch, Valk, CC of Death. Queen is kind of lagging behind, but finally takes out that Town Hall, and Pop's ability to get through the CC, and fortunately targets the Dark Barracks. I think she'll die before getting anything else. And starts his Lalo from southeast side. Hasting balloons into the first line of defenses. Rages through the Expo Inferno part. Some more loons and another hound from 8:30. Very nice Lalo. Still has a heal and a rage left. Rages up through the last Inferno. And I'm not sure he needs this heal. Oh, this base had grounded expos, or at least that one was grounded, which is not bad, since I think ground's becoming more meta, and grounded expo is near exposed heroes. Yeah, so. Rest is just cleanup, and he does swag the heal, so great job to Fede. And next up we have Shisui again with the second half of his 10v10 6-pack, and this time he is coming in with Queen Walk Lalo. So starts his queen at 7:30. So wizard and goblin to funnel south. And he has, looks like 3 hounds for this. Usually only use 2, but guess it made sense for this base. So Queen's making her way west, King at 10 o'clock to funnel and tank that wizard tower while he breaks in to the Inferno section. Unfortunately, healers switched over to the King, which is not great, but since there are no air defenses in the area, wasn't too harmful. So single Inferno locks onto the Queen, but she takes it out before it can rev up, and saves his ability. So nice job. It's already starting his Lalo. Nice Sam to nice balloon on that Sam. Hasting in balloons to 4 o'clock section of the space, raging up some more balloons. And there is just 1 hound left, which pops, so good choice on 3 hounds instead of 2. Queen is still up, and he's got about 5 loons, maybe 4, 3. But there's just 1 archer tower remaining, and rest is just cleanup. So great job to Shisui for the triple. And we'll check out one Town Hall 9 attack. Number 35 being taken out by Fahar, which I believe is Ivan. So this is a new strategy that he used. I'm not sure if he created it or what, but he used it to 6-pack in this war. Ivan is very good at Queen Walks, and he has Queen Walk with a jump and 3 rages going into single hound Lalo, and you'll see what comes out of his CC. So gets a partial CC lure, but uses poison because of the witch. I think there is a baby dragon still in there. Yeah, so baby dragon Valk comes out, rages up Queen again to get through them, and sends his King and bowlers at 2 o'clock. Funnel, take out an air defense, jumps his Queen into the core of the space. King and bowlers are making their way around. So Queen will have access to both expos in this core. And once she gets through the CC, she'll take out the sweeper and the archer tower. Then, cannon. Bowler and king are still alive. Uses his third rage on queen walk. She will take out that second expo. Starts his Lalo at 10 o'clock with one hound. Hasting some loons in, and he only had that one haste for his Lalo. Thankfully his queen is still alive, and she'll help out with these last few defenses. Also, he has 8 loons in the bag. So drops a couple on the Teslas. Wizard Tower is doing work on his balloons, but he still has 6 remaining, which I believe he'll swag. So great job to Ivan for the triple and the 6-pack. So anyways, that'll take us to the end of this recap. Once again, shout out to Los Colosos, and good job to us. It's the last placement war, so we'll see where we end up. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.